Denise Sparks. Denise Sparks, now you come in here all to talk about God and Jesus and church and the Most High and Lord. Now you, hold on there. And you're almost 65. And you have a 30-something-year-old. Okay. Is that God approved? Did God approve of that? Oh, she said yes, and may I leave your comment on the screen for a minute, because we have to talk about this. Great Goodies says, yes, SouFlo, me same here. I see him one. I she see him one. I'm almost 65 and I have a like a 30-something-year-old that's a dealing with something. So she like them young. Rotted, farted. You see it? Hallelujah, praise the Lord. God is good all the time. Audrey. Denise, you don't mind me prying into your business. How long have you all been together? I'm curious. If you want to share with us. If you don't want to share with us, it's cool. Denise has her sparks. Gerald said Denise has her sparks. Her name is Denise Sparks. Denise has her sparks, like you saying, moves like a bolt. You know, Shelly and Fraser Price, just high price. Yes, SouFlo, she's CM1, holier than thou. Shana, tell us how long them been together. All right, me I go left it. I don't want to. Okay, she did tell us. She's been together with this person since 2020. So that means since that person that was 33, 34. Yeah, 33, 34. And you did still in your 60s. So yeah. Wow. Hungry bangle, mama. Married in 2023. Oh my. So this is not just a fly-by-night thing. This is a marriage. Isu says COVID lovers. She has a tag. She have a tag COVID for that. Wait there. This is a marriage. This is not. She not talk about no flyby. She talk about marriage. You know hold on there. Wait. We are judging wrong. This is her husband. When she say hubby, me I think she have a little hot thing, young thing on the side, right? 60-something years old, and me have a little 30-something-year-old, I go and deal with it something. But no, she said married. Yes, I got, she said I got it going on like that. Rotted. Hold on there. I could add somebody to the stage. Who are we added to the stage? Boy, him disappear fast. Got married in June of 2023. So you got married 2 years ago. So that person was 36 when you got married, and you're pushing 65. So you were 63, marrying a 35, 36-year-old. 63 marrying a 36-year-old. Something like that, right? Right. Me I do the maths. Charlotte, big up yourself, Charlotte. Thank you. Charlotte say a real bad girl, cougar. You don't like when Ninja Man says 23 picnic, 24 baby mother, something like that. Real bad man. Charlotte was like real bad girl, cougar. Oh man, younger than your own child. Why? What can go so? Great goodness, what can go so? Stella got her groove back. Denise has her sparks. Denise says yappers. Ouch. Hey, Stella still in business. Watch now. Hey, whatever works for you, works for you. If you're 60-something and you can pull on a 30-something-year-old for marriage, then, you know, and look past all the possibilities. Don't let your mind be clouded by other people's stuff. Some people are gonna tell you all kind of stuff, and I'm sure you've heard these, Denise. You know, he's Indian too. Denise, you're Indian? You're Indian? He's Indian too. Oh, you're not Indian, so you're fine. Me not feel like you give me the whole story, cause them Indian people, then enough of them don't really like black people. So India, enough of them don't really even like black people so much. They might like you, can't carry go to them yard or can't carry go around them family, unless you buck up in one of them Indian family that were mixed already or something like that. So you not think you tell me the whole story, you know, Daddies. I don't know. Man go sometime which part the bills are paid or something like that, or somebody will take care of them more than that. But hey, whatever works for you. If it's working for you and it's working good, then you know the make it work. A your thing. A your thing. Most of us out here are gonna say one bag of stuff that's negative, right? Just for the age difference alone. We're gonna say one bag of stuff. And him a man. And you're a woman. But from you can still do the something them where a 30-something-year-old man would have want do, then you're a bad girl, Denise. You're a bad girl. I mean, no, the whole heap of Jesus is Lord, something where I said before. But kind of look by different though. Well, you're married. So, you know, nothing is off limits, I would say. So I can only imagine. Well, I don't want to imagine. But yeah. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. When the Indian have the white liver and the white kidney, so the stamina is up. I'm not Indian, half Indian have white liver and white kidney. Not Indian, half Indian. So them have some black mix in there. And you know, them say half Indian and half coolie of the white white liver and white kidney. I don't know. Anyway, Sister Denise is fully active. So Denise said, oh, it's half actually. Okay. But you say it like say you did love the Indian part more than the other part though. She said he's half actually. All right, Denise. Thanks for sharing with us. Don't get these other ladies' hopes up, because you're one off. Not very many of those exist genuinely. Not very many relationships exist genuinely where the man is in his 30s and his wife is in her 60s. Genuinely. There's usually more to a story than that, and that's just being realistic. Not speaking on your relationship though, because I don't know one like that. You know what I mean? So if it's working for you, it's working for you. But don't get these others' hopes up though, because enough of them are gonna find themselves in a problem. Wait, you said that these them can pray like you did. So I pray, you pray. And God send you one 30-something-year-old in your 60s. You know, we have a funny way of saying God sent this when God God never sent it. I just want you did want it. But if you say God sent it is you and God relationship, you must know. He's a gem, then he says, and my family loves him. Audrey Wright says, but Jesus is Lord. What he did for Sister Denise, he can do. What he did for Sister Denise, he can do for you too. Hallelujah. It's a testimony. I'll tell you the story one day. You can't tell me the story now, no? You can join us online. You can call in. The phone line's active. The screen is active. We had 2 people who attempted to go on screen, and as soon as we try to put them on, them just disappear back themselves. So everybody afraid to go live this morning, but that's cool. That's cool. Why? Denise, we would have love to hear the story. Man, I lie. I ain't pressuring you. Anytime you're ready, the platform is open to you. You know what I'm saying? Nans here, Nans she know, but big up sister Denise. Nans no bother with it, you know. Big up sister Denise. Sister Denise are hold on our things. Make we add sister Denise to the stage. Device not connected. They will need to connect their mic and their camera before they can be added to the stage. It says your stuff is not connected. Let me kick you out so you can do it all over again. Denise was trying to actually join us on stage, but it's saying that your mic and your stuff is not connected. Christine Williams says, my husband is 76 and I'm 56 and we met in 1988, married in 2003 and still married, but it's rocky. It's and the older he gets is the rockier it don't forgive me this morning because me I laugh after family problems them when me I laugh after phone problem them too. Just say it's rocky. Hey, if you read that comment on the screen, it says my husband is 76 and I'm 56. And we met in 1988. God damn, that's a long time ago. We met in 1988. Me did a picnic. I mean, a big man. We no meet from God know when. Married in 2003. And still married. But it's rocky. Rotted. The older I get is the more rockier it is going to be too. Remember when I telling you earlier, I say, yeah, everything's sturdy until that's something they're not sturdy no more. And they'll tell you anything, you know, it's just your attitude, it's just, but a frustration, a build up. That type of frustration that builds up when that satisfaction is not delivered in a relationship is what causes many relationships to break up. So, for instance, when you start arguing enough, and then both parties are no longer attracted to each other sexually, and then you're living at the same house, but nobody now ride nobody in there because one does not feel each other like that anymore. But that need for that does not disappear. It is still there. That's why people end up start cheat. And that's why these kind of things happen. And then could you imagine just getting older? See that? Jesus Christ, watch out. You know, Christine, you have to go stay behind the scene because I don't want your house mash up this evening. Christine, I thought the things them. Christine say he's boring as hell. The man is 75. What do you mean him boring as hell? 77, 75. What the age she did say? Jesus Christ. Him not have no more excitement in him. 70-something? Most 70-something year old me know them in the geriatric care in a in one of these long-term care facilities. Who is this? Denise Sparks. Sister Denise, talk to us.
Yes, I'm at work, so my boss is not here, thank God. So
Hold it now.
yes, yeah, I just Anyway, yes, this is a crazy story.
Mm,
I met I met a guy from Westmoreland like 2012. So we've been
mm,
corresponding. Another person, not my husband. We corresponded for a long time on Facebook. Just hi Jamaican. I don't mind being friends with Jamaicans, anybody, girls or guys. So I met him back and forth. Long story short, in the pandemic, he said to me, a long time I like you. Why no one there with me? But I was in school and I just was focused on school. So I said, look, I can't be a partner to anybody right now. I'm in school. He said, all right, man, do your school. I'll do my music because he was becoming a popular local artist in Westmoreland. People may know him from Westmoreland because he did the campaign for the PMP. They used this music. He's on YouTube and all that. They murdered
mm.
him in Westmoreland. Yeah, they murdered him. So his best friend,
Them were that the guy you were talking to, not
I
your
met,
husband.
yes. No, no, my husband
Okay,
was his
okay.
best friend. My husband was his best friend.
Rasta. All right. Wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
So,
All right, go on.
so
I
every
have
time
all
he
ears.
would Yes, every time he'd FaceTime me, the guy, his stage name was Paparazzi. That's what he used on
Mhm.
YouTube and everything. Yeah, so he does dances down there and, he has his following. My husband was like a bodyguard. They move with a lot of men when they go to their shows. So every time he
Right.
would video call me, my husband would be there with him and he would say hi to me. We just chatted. That's it. And he said to me, if I can't find him, call this guy, my husband, and, he will know where he is, blah, blah, blah. That was
Mhm.
fine. They murdered the guy now. So then my husband
How you
got into
saw
some,
so?
eh?
How you saw so? Everybody you thought to get murdered.
Just the guy I met in 2020 got murdered. Yes.
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't meet, just
And
him.
and
I
he
didn't meet
was
him.
he was good friends with your husband.
Best friends. They were best friends.
Best friend.
Best friends. Yes. So every
All
time my
right.
husband called me, he's with him. They're always hanging out together. So he'd come on the chat and say, "Hey, come look for my friend. Come on, relax with us, man. I'm coming, I'm coming." But I planned a trip for 2022 after the
Mhm.
pandemic cooled down because JetBlue had my ticket, blah, blah, blah. So I planned to go meet him finally in person. So they killed him though in 2021,
Mhm.
November. Yes, they killed him. My husband him pick up some foolish case down there. At the time, we weren't married yet, though. I just knew
Mhm.
him. Yes, and I didn't know anybody else to contact when this guy got murdered. And my husband, he didn't have his phone anymore. It was crazy. So 5 months
Mhm.
after, yes, I found my husband hit me up and was telling me all that happened with the murder and he saw the body, blah, blah, blah. So he said, I know you're coming down. You have a ticket from so long. Come, don't let your money waste. Come down, hang out with me and my family and my cousins. So I'm like, sure, what have I got to lose? Have my ticket. So I went and the rest is history. When I went, I wasn't expecting anything, honestly. I just went not to waste my ticket. And he just took charge and yeah, that was that.
He
Need I
just
say
took
more?
charge.
Yes, yes. Scared the hell
And-
out of me, boy. The night
Why?
we are at the Airbnb and I'm like, shit, where is this going? What's going on? I got a Airbnb with two beds in it, you know, and I jump on my bed and him jump on my bed too. So
But,
that was it.
but, but you
Yeah.
must have don't tell me you didn't expect anything. You can't
Um,
tell me you didn't expect anything.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, but still, I'm like, I'm almost 60. At the time, I was 63. I'm like, no way, no way. This, I'm just going. I didn't want to lose my ticket. That was
Mm.
my main thing. I bought this ticket to go to a wedding in the pandemic. Wedding put off. JetBlue had a ticket for 2 years. And I'm like, I ain't losing this ticket. No way. So I went. And, he's always saying, come, man, eat some fish and thing with us, man. And I went.
Mm-hmm.
And
Eat
then
some.
the night, yes, the first night, it was sealed. The deal was sealed. Yes. So I started visiting and I said, you know what? He has a bright daughter. She goes to Mount Alvernia. So she's bright.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, yeah, I said, we need to get her into college up here. So I said, okay, let's just get married and I can take her up. He said, okay. And that was it. Just that. And we got married. We got married. I have a friend who's a pastor in Jamaica, a popular pastor. And yeah, we went to his church one Friday and he married us 1 o'clock, June 23rd, 2023. So I've been
So,
coming
so how you feel now?
good,
How is the relation now?
fabulous, fabulous. My brother passed
Fabulous.
away in November and everybody met him because my family went down for my brother's service and they all met
Mm-hmm.
him. My mom just because he and my mom and I took a vacation together before my brother passed. So my mom knew him and she called them all and warned them not to have anything, like he's younger because she loves him and he's a gem. That's what she called. I have a brother in
Mm-hmm.
Canada. He is the keeper of the gates. And when we were getting married, oh, he's not coming because he don't know him. And you know how families can be. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
so my brother, but my
So
mom
you had
said,
to
look,
warn them ahead.
my mom warned him, not me,
Warn them
because
ahead.
my mom, yes, and said he's a good guy and he's a gem. So they finally met him, yeah, and we cool. We all cool now.
So where is he at now?
He's in Westmoreland. He's in Jamaica.
Jesus
So,
Christ, God have mercy. Uh,
yeah, yeah, he lives
damn.
in Jamaica still. Nah, man, he's good. He's good. He's good. Trust me,
I
he
don't have
is
nothing. I'm
good.
telling you.
No, I mean, I'm not stupid. I know the ramifications of having that kind of relationship. And one of his girls hit me up already and want to know if we're married. And I said, why don't you ask him? If it don't work, it's fine. You know what I mean? I have my masters. I can take care of myself. I am helping them. You
You're not
understand me?
pressed. You're not pressed.
Nah,
You're going
nah.
along for an adventurous ride and you're having a good time.
Yes, so far so good. I don't know what will
Okay.
happen tomorrow. I don't know what will happen Friday. I just know today, the 29th of September, it's good.
Mhm. You love
Yeah,
him.
dearly. As a person, not just love him, I like him as a human being as well. Some people
Okay.
love their husbands, but they don't like them, you know?
True. Very true.
Yes. So that's a
Very true.
difference. Yeah. So if when I'm there, sometimes we don't even have sex. Sometimes when I'm there, we just hang out. It's not all about that,
Right.
you know? And sometimes I'm there,
Wow.
it's too much. So
Right.
yeah, we just vibe that way. And he lives in a family compound. His dad lives there. His two uncles live there. Them big yard.
Yeah, me
Everybody
know
have
how
them
them people
house.
in the Westmoreland that have them family
Right.
together. Shakira is like from that kind of family.
The
Yeah.
cousins live there, and
Yeah.
everybody, and Christmas are going down. The foreign ones from Canada coming down, and we cook outside, and we go river. Yeah, man, they're cool. I,
Lord
I
have
I love those
mercy.
people. Love those people. And yeah, my son is 40,
Mhm.
so he's younger than my son, just 2 years, but
You're younger than your son.
my son is 40. Turns 40.
He's younger. Damn. Yo, man. Wait, him younger than your son?
Yes, sir.
How your son feel about this?
My son said he just needs
What
a
your
phone
son?
number and a name. My son is half Chinese, right? So he don't care
Mhm.
about them kind of things. Yeah. So
Also, yeah,
he
mixed us for a
just
long time. Okay, okay.
yes,
I
yes,
get it.
yes. Because my grandmother just didn't want me with black men because she saw how a lot of women got treated by black men. So she begged me, please, if I can find another race, do it. Because she
Jesus.
herself was victimized. She was victimized by a man, had my uncle that she really didn't want, and it caused a lot of problems in the family, you know. So
So
she
they
didn't
used to
like them for me.
encourage you to go
So
find
yes,
other races.
yes, and the best one so far, she loved Chinese, so it happened that I went to work at a company in New Kingston, and the Chinese guy worked there. This first Monday morning, like now, I went for the job, sat in the personnel department, waiting on the woman to come and do the paperwork. You know how it goes, you get a new job. He
Hmm.
walked in. Yeah, the Chinese guy walked in, saw me, and it was on from there. So, we had a son together. He came to college in America. Then it wasn't working out because, Chinese people, they're very focused. And, you know me, here I'm scared already. You see how me
So,
stay.
so the Chinese one is from where?
Westmoreland too. Both of them come from Westmoreland. I am
Dennis,
destined to
where
be
you
with a
come from?
Westmoreland.
You're
I'm
from
from
Westmoreland too.
Kingston.
You from
No,
what you want
Kingston.
to do down at Westmoreland? You're from
Call me husband.
Kingston.
Yes, and I met my son's father at a job when I worked in Kingston. He was living in Kingston at the time, going to UE. No, he finished UE and was working. Yeah, and I met him at the job on Waterloo Road. If you know anything about Kingston, it's a popular near Devon House. Yeah, that's where
This
he
one.
was working. That's where I got a job at the time. And my son's father was working there in the accounts department. So the first morning I went, Monday morning, he saw me and started talking to me. Then we started going out. Then we had a
Just
son, he came to school. But it wasn't working because he's too focused. At the time I was 21 or something. He was too
yeah.
focused, and too driven.
And you
And
want
I
to have
have
some
to,
fun and
right, save the money, save the money. If I buy anything, it's a problem. I'm like, because I was with him for 5 years so far. That man never buy a pair of shoes. I met him with 5 pair of shoes, and that's what yes, I'm telling you. And the shoes, one
he
of the
was
shoes
all
that they
about
come,
saving.
him don't buy nothing. The shoes him get from the work where we used to work. They give a uniform allowance. They give the men money
Yeah.
to buy shoes. Yeah, that's the shoes he had. Him no buy nothing. So
So
when
when
we are
y'all
back,
dress up to go out, they wear the work shoes.
oh yes, anywhere I'm going wear that shoes. Anywhere you work, we had a wedding to go, I eat him wear.
People not kidding.
They don't, that's how Chinese people are. They're very frugal that way and they have money.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
when he was
yeah.
coming to America, he went to visit the uncle to tell the uncle that he's leaving to go to America. The uncle gave him a bag full of money, a paper bag full of US dollars,
Mm,
American pound. The uncle was saving to travel for how long and never travel. So he gave him
mm.
the bag full of money. Yes, that's how they are. I mean, couldn't
So
deal with
them
it.
move.
Couldn't deal with it. Yes, he's very couldn't deal with it. It's a problem. And I buy him $2 something I buy is a problem. So I said, no, I was glad when him get to go America. I was so glad when him get to leave. And I was pregnant when he left. So he drive me crazy, man. He must drive me crazy. But it's not too bad now. He live America a long time now, so it's not too bad now. Him kind of realize say, have to live like that. So
He's the father
him,
of your son, though.
my son, yes, yes, my son's
Yes.
father, and he took perfect care of him. Perfect. Never had to
Right.
one day call him and say, Matthew want this, Matthew want that. No, ever. Him send him
He's
clothes
solid.
every three
Good
months. Yeah,
father.
good. Even now, I'm telling you, nobody don't know me because they think the stepmother is his mother.
Mm.
Anybody know me, but I don't care. I know it's my son
Did
as
he?
long
Did
as time
he? Did
lasts.
he? Did he go off to marry a Chinese woman?
No, he married a black girl from Trinidad.
My black girl from Trinidad, and
And they had two other kids.
okay, and your son is so intertwined in that family that
Yes, yes. They
that's his
think they
mother.
don't even know. Right. Them just assume they see them together. The other kids are mixed like him, so they just fit right in.
Ah,
So,
got it.
cause he went to MIT and he got some awards. So, and they're always saying, "Oh, proud parents of Peter and da 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 da." Yeah. So that's the story, my dear. So fast forward, my husband now. I've been
Mm-hmm.
praying for a husband a long time. I'm telling you, I've been praying for a husband, and I met guys, but nah. Till way down, this is what happened. I'm like, okay,
Here is
I'm
my
going.
question.
Yeah,
How you know that this is the one that God sent? What happened that made you say, yes, this is God? This is what God, this is. Because you said you met others and you're like, nah, and God never sent you. No, 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 no. This is the one. How you know that was the one?
because the one I met first, the one they killed, I liked him. I really did. I was really looking forward to meeting him and doing something with him. But he was saying some things to me sexually that I couldn't deal with, and I'm saying, God, I like this person, but I don't think I want to be involved in
Like
this
what?
kind of.
Like,
He's freaky.
oh,
Yeah, he want me to bring strap on when I'm coming down. What the hell may I do with strap on?
for
So
who?
I don't know. I that's what I'm telling you. It was blowing my mind. I couldn't.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Lord, because I was so torn. Because I do, he's very personable, has a good personality. Anybody that knows him, they know he's. So I was like, Lord, please help me to figure this out. I don't want to go into this. And we can be friends, but he's calling me every day. I know you, darling, you okay? And I'm like, Lord Jesus, help me. So the day now I'm in my room and I
He
got the
got moved
news.
out the way.
Yes, yes, yes. I
What?
didn't tell the Lord to kill him. I just asked the Lord, please take him out of my way. It is not what you want from me. Take him out of my way. Yes, and then a friend of mine at church, she got married too. And I'm like, Lord, what's going on? And I've been asking you 20 years now. I've been praying for a husband. What? What? And I really got down and dirty with the Lord. Yeah. And finally, um, yeah. And then finally now this happened and that the person got murdered and yeah, everything just ran right into place.
Me
So
find
there
something
we
so
are. So I'm
special, so he
thinking,
just get moved out of the way. So and best friend get.
yeah. So the pastor told the pastor, and the pastor said, "Do no beg, no pray for me for nothing. Do me, I beg you."
Yeah, me I ask you the same thing. Don't pray for me for nothing either.
No,
Cause
but no, I didn't pray for the Lord to kill him. I just said, "The Lord, get him out of
move
my
him out the
my
way.
life." Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, yeah. I wouldn't pray for the Lord to kill anybody. Hell
yeah.
no. So, and I mean, that floored me that Saturday morning. I sat on my bed for like 2 hours looking at the phone. I could not believe what I was seeing. when they put it up
So
on Facebook that he got murdered, the guy. Because he
yeah.
was well known. He was well known in maybe
So
in
you kind of laugh, you kind of
Shakira.
cry, but you kind of felt away. But
Yes,
then you were like,
yes. Even though I'm talking to you, like gold bomb pull me up when I remember it. Because me and my
why?
husband talk about it. Yeah, because my husband best friend. And then now my husband telling me one of the time the same guy was talking to some girl on video chat and pull out some dildo. So the whole of them down there, I wonder why him freaky. Is a girl him talking to, but why you pull out that? So those the things he was in, and we
Yeah,
couldn't deal with
yeah.
that. Yeah, no. So I said, do God,
So
I like this
the
person, but
husband no, the
yeah,
husband no,
yeah.
him not freaky, like
Oh
him not
no
in a
no 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 no! Oh no!
no.
In the
That's
oversexed or nothing like that. Oh no!
okay.
Yeah, man. Me like my guy, man. Me like him. Forget husband. Forget the
I like him
legalities
as
of it.
like him as a
As a
person.
person, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
him
yes.
not have no weird things
Mm-mm.
him trying to do and these
And he's
things.
constant, constant. Every morning we get my text, and we talk throughout the day. How is your day, babe? You all right? You eat? Yeah, man. He's awesome. Nice guy. Nice guy. So
You know
may I
what?
keep moving with it. Mhm.
Yeah, enjoy your ride. Enjoy. What a
Yes.
story! My
Yep.
God, somebody said Netflix series loading.
I
What?
was gonna go on 90-day fiance. I was gonna go on 90-day fiance with it, but since we're married already, them say,
Mhm.
no.
By the story, I did have me literally on the edge of the seat. I
Yes,
was
that was that. That's
interesting.
it. So him
Interesting.
down there in Sam now, same place. I am thinking of going down or bringing him up. We don't decide what we're gonna do yet.
Does he want to come up?
Yes, but not the urgency.
Not really.
No, cause 2 years now, going on 3, we're married, and him still not really say anything. Him daughter in fifth form, and I want her to finish high school there, if anything. So she can do her 6E. When she comes,
Hmm.
she go right into college.
Okay.
So that's the basic plan. It's really she I had in mind, to be honest with you. It's
Right.
she I had in mind because I see that she has potential. So I said to him, and she want to go to college too. So I say, you know what, babe, just get married, yeah, man. So we can file for her properly. And he said, sure. End of story. And I
Wow.
called Steve, my pastor friend Steve, and Steve said, come down to the church. So we pack up ourselves, we go downstairs, the Airbnb in Kingston, because
Hmm.
the church is in Kingston.
Hmm.
So I had my two witness, the pastor, and another friend from the church that she worked at the church too. So about 6 people. Yeah, and we did it and went back home.
Wow.
So when we get some money
Wow.
after school and thing, we might have a little, reception for the family. We figure it out.
Wow. You
God's
know,
be like,
if
yep,
things are going good for you, I
yeah
wish
man,
you
yeah man.
nothing but the best.
So Christmas, I'm looking forward to
Nothing but the
going
best.
down.
I'm trying to say
Thank
though
you.
that in your situation, right, that is not average. That is
No,
not
no,
average
I
at
know,
all.
I
So,
know, I
so
know, I know, I know.
yeah.
I am aware, and I thank the Lord
Are
every
you
day.
in any way like on guard? Like why something might mash up or he
No,
might do me wrong or something? No, not
no,
at
no,
all.
I don't have that feeling. No, no, I don't have.
He gave you that much confidence in the
Yes,
relationship.
yes, because everybody
Wow.
was saying it to me. Everybody saying, "Oh, the stigma with the older woman in foreign and the younger man." And I said it
Right.
to him. I say it to him, obviously, and he said, "Babe, me having a me car, I drop and down with every day. What kind of other woman would I have? Yeah, put up with that. Me car, we go everywhere. So, what kind of woman that would I be if me have a
Hide
woman
you
with
when
me?
you go to Jamaica. You don't
No,
hide. You have to
no.
hide you when you go to Jamaica. You're all
Yes,
over with him.
I live, I live in the family yard. Him house in the
In the.
family yard. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Him a 6 house in the family yard. 6 house. His own. Him father, him brother, him have a little brother was dead in an accident. Him house half built it not finished because him passed away. And I
Mm-hmm.
plan to complete his house. Cause my grandmother have a house down there that she will leave to me. I'm selling it as we speak. And so I'm gonna fix up the yard, finish the brother house for him children, fix
Mm-hmm.
up just fix up the yard overall. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Right.
And finish in brother house. His face my husband house need a grill and the veranda need tiling. Yeah, I'm gonna fix up that yard. That's my
That's what's
family
up.
now.
That's what's
Hmm.
up. I
That's
like how
what's
you
up.
said that too. That's my family now.
That's my
Yeah,
family now. The one I placed into, I had no choice in it. I was just born into it, right?
right.
But the ones you choose, yeah, that's my family now. So
Why?
we
Yeah,
keep it moving.
I'm gonna indulge the audience and talk a bag of things after you come off of this screen, but don't take any of
Yeah,
this
man.
personal. 'Cause we're gonna
Oh,
go
no,
through
no,
all the
no.
what ifs and stuff because we've had this
Yes.
conversation before
All
your
right.
situation. We've had this
Sure.
conversation. It's interesting to actually meet somebody who can say, "Yes, I'm 60 and my partner's 30 something, and we've been going this long for this strong, and how we meet and all that." Never before.
Yeah.
So
The
because
pastor
there's
told
so
me.
much stigma attached to it.
Oh
So we're gonna
gosh,
talk about
then
all that
you
too.
know, I know, I would have said too. If somebody else came in my position, I'd be saying the same thing. You know what
Right,
you're doing? Are you crazy? Yeah, I have to be honest.
right,
Yeah, I'd be saying the same thing. What are you doing? Are you nuts? They think I'm his mother, all kind of things.
right.
When we go hairdresser, when I go sab, I always do my hair down there, braid it up and stuff. One of the girls say,
Mm,
"Oh, your son that." Me say, "No, it's my husband actually." So that normally keep them quiet.
wow.
hmm
All
But it's
right,
all good. Yes, sir. So go ahead with your thing. I'm in the live. I'm at work. So as I said, it's a nice Monday morning. Nobody's here. So I'm listening.
all right, all right. Enjoy
Okay.
your day, and
Bye.
thank you so much for sharing. All right,
No problem. Bye,
all right.
everybody.
Bye bye. Whoa. Hey, wait. Come people in the talk now. And Denise is still watching. We know this, but we're gonna talk like say you're not watching now, Denise. Wait there, Millie Bob. Millie Bob is right here. Hold on there. Millie Bob, walk on.
What's up? What God
You all right?
blessing? I'm trying to.
Were you hearing Denise's story?
I was reading this story. So for I like all the women too, so I cannot say nothing.
You say you like older women too?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm about 37. I like all the women. I don't mess with no young woman, nothing. There's all the women.
Mm, that might be that might be where it's at.
So you should so
Listen up.
fun.
I'm not okay. I'm not gonna hide nothing. Me talk, right? I've said
Come
on
on.
SouFLo TV. I've said Jerome there. I've said on SouFLo TV for years now. What go on, Jerome? I've said on SouFLo TV for years now. You see these exact words. If you are in foreign and you have a partner in Jamaica and you know the long distance something, gonna kill you. I've said that for years, and now I can't walk it back because that's just there's something. And then he's in his 30s still. No, there's something about Jamaica. I see. And who I go tell Denise though? You know,
I,
I wish.
Flo, good morning. Are you good morning, Flo?
Morning, morning, Jerome.
I
I
was
hope what none of
wondering if
what
you,
I'm about to say. Eh?
I was I was wondering if your name go tap her on her shoulder and tell her what go.
No, hold on there. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFL.
Morning, family. How you doing?
Good, you?
My big, my go for I'm doing good.
SouFL,
Ah,
let me tell her since you don't want to
yeah,
talk.
tell her, let me hear.
She had need a sleep and hear the story wake up.
You get this story did juicy with all like.
She has to see it. She has say when it's down there. When
Mm-hmm,
she down there, right?
mm-hmm.
He may in a car with that. We saw that woman are going in a car. Come on. You have woman we know about she and wall out till she gone and then she and him down there.
Tell her for me then, no.
And the family in the yard we know about the woman too.
Tell her for me again, no.
That's a Jamaican people.
Mm.
Please. Me not say go say that,
No,
but
say go so, but those are the things. So if I that you look on and I said that will make you secure, that not,
yeah.
yeah.
So you have Jamaican, you have man and woman where they are Jamaica, and the two of them kind of feel sitting there, the woman apart. And
Mm-hmm.
just know say, when they come out, they go out,
Mm-hmm.
and let me bring her up.
Shano sing a song about it too. Shano make up a song where say the song basically say the two away I gotta go find somebody who can help each one away because right now two away can't help each other. And when you reach where you go, don't forget me. And when me reach where me I go, just know me I send back for you. But we have to go through the thing like that. So that is how engraved that is in Jamaican society as something that is done. You know, you know, I say enough time them do that. Family is a whole other something.
Try them get support too, so they
yes.
Mm-hmm. So when she gone, that girl probably talk up foot on dashboard. Don't hit me, Miss Demis.
So when she gone and the girl cock up foot on dashboard.
Exactly.
and I run joke about when your old girl come back. And I probably saw probably saw like a young girl too.
Yeah, because they will know about it.
Yeah, some like a young girl in a short skirt and G-string in her car with pretty painted toenails on the dashboard. Yeah.
And that's that speak her up and he probably pipe her down good, so she not hear not when nobody has it.
Yes. It's clog up.
Right. When I talk about Lawrence, me follow him too when I reach this stuff.
All right.
Don't hit me, Miss Demis.
No.
Flo, you have to be mindful. You have to be mindful. Remember, social media is not a real place, and people will start scared to tell them story. I only hope Denny's skin very tough and know say all we over here a family, and that's how we laugh with
that's why we give her the warning before we went in. That's why we give her the warning before we went in.
Flo.
Hold on there. Marie, enter the stage. But give me a second, 1 second. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo, morning.
Morning, family. What going?
Wait. SouFLo, morning.
Talk to what
you know, say when Marie, come on, why come like something that kind of, you know, so me I say, second Marie this.
Yeah, this is Marie's message.
Second Marie. No, we're not laughing after. She did say she know about the repercussion and what can happen.
Right.
So she's being mindful, and I'm glad that she conditioned her mind that anything can happen. So I love her for that. You understand me?
Yeah, man. She a big woman.
Big woman, yes, man. I'm going to tell you, what me did want you have to ask her. Chinese love money, we know they love slave, but remember, say we have one next thing or we get about them, but did I wait for you ask her that, you know?
No, me not going to ask her that, though, you know. We don't want to know.
Look here, Miss, me, I call them back to the platform. It's not being up in the business, but look here. We as a Chinese man, that's why they make the first them. So we don't need to go no further. So if you want to come back, I would appreciate it.
Why not can ask that? Me not ask that.
If I love you so one more time, sing to you. You put the biggest smile on my face this morning. I'm the saddest part of my morning. But look here, go on with the show.
All right.
This is why I love this. All right.
Later. All right, so Marie, morning.
Morning.
What going?
Well, SouFLo, this one interesting. SouFLo, remember when we did do the meet and greet, me did say me not doing no long distance relationship. I'm dating right now, but if you want to date me, no long distance relationship. Right. You can't be no more than 45 minutes to an hour away from me. That's as far as you can be if we're going to date. This is one of the reasons. SouFLo, if a man can't cheat on you while the two of you are living at the same house, make you think him now go do something when uno they so far away from
country.
We're talking about Jamaica. We're talking about Jamaican man. We're talking about yard man in them 30s.
Yeah, them 30s.
We are talking about a woman. No, I don't have anything against Denise. Go, my girl. You got it. Do your thing. I'm proud of you. If it's working for you, do what you do. Be happy. But I know she mentioned that he has a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
He's still in an age where he probably want to have more children. Did they discuss that?
Because interesting.
He didn't have any more children.
Interesting. Hold on. Stop right there, Marie. Stop right there. That's super interesting. Now I'm looking for Denise because Denise is active in here. Denise actually answered the question that the other person wanted to ask about the Chinese with the Chinese birth something. She said it's not the size of the gun. So Denise, come forward to this part right here because that right there. He's young. He's probably going to want to have more children. You're definitely past the age of having children. How do you work that part out? If y'all even had a conversation about that, that would have been what asked her when she did that.
Have a conversation about. And what happens if you think your husband is so faithful and then something happened and he end up with cheating with another woman and get her pregnant? Then what?
Then you say he already has 2, so I don't want no more.
Okay, I'm just saying at that age, SouFlo, my son Andrew is 37 years old. Andrew was born 1988. He's 37 now. He's a military veteran, right? If me take up myself and think that me I gonna get involved with anybody way younger than my 37-year-old military son, whereas he's a 2nd degree Hapkido black belt. He has a bachelor's degree in sports medicine. My son set a certain standard to where any man when me a deal with on a serious level, them have to meet my son level or higher, because me have to bring them to my son now, and my military son I go stand up in front of them. So I'm like, how this man fi call my son's how my son fi call him stepdad and my son older than him.
Hey, imagine your son and say, hey boy, go sit down. Hey boy, my mother like you, my mother like you, I spare you, hey boy, go sit down. Move from around us.
My son is a walking weapon. My son Andrew is a walking weapon.
Yo, hold on. Collie Kid says he's a faithful man. Jamaican man don't cheat. Him just have someone to keep him warm till she visit. What if it's a faithful man?
So even if we take the chance and do something like that and get married to somebody like that, me still I got always have it in the back of my mind says something is going on. Even no matter how I try convince me say him not do nothing. In the back of my mind, always I go feel like say something is going on. Because if a man can violate you while the two are sleeping at the same bed, difference with him doing that so far away across the ocean.
Why? Here somebody say, oh no, bad mind. Somebody saw the terrible. How about we're realistic?
Our story, she know the things that people are out there saying. She's prepared for this already. Me wish her well. If she happy and that's what she like and she's okay with it, go for it, my dear. But people have questions. People are going to say things like I can't imagine bringing a young man into my house and having him sleep in my bed, and I'm old enough to be his mother. It's like every time I look at him, I'm looking at my son.
Yeah.
No matter how attractive I look, or how good, I'm 53 years old, and young men who are 20-something, 23, riding their bicycles are attracted to me. Yes, I get conversation from young men, but what do I look like?
But for you to think that there will be some productive long-term relationship with this young man who is,
So
you
Flo,
know,
we're talking about a Jamaican. We're talking about Jamaican born, raised Jamaican boy till he come adult, right? Like, like my intelligence level, the intellectual conversations that I want to have.
it's not gonna come from. You know, you'll be
You're not
surprised.
often.
You would be surprised. You would be
The-
surprised.
No, so Flo, me try it enough time with dating. Trust me. The
Don't
era
worry.
in which like certain music they can't relate to because you come from a different era. Certain things you just come from a different era. You sometimes you reminisce and you talk about certain things that person can't relate to you because they wasn't even born yet when that was going on.
Yo, Jerome.
Yeah,
Jerome,
yeah.
somebody
So,
say you're dwelling in the darkness. Anything we love darkness not good enough. What go on? Talk to me now.
I mean, I shall come like a thief in the night. That's what it was in the Bible.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that
you wanna marry? What I said, Jerome?
no, what I'm saying is that not do her that bad because miracles do happen, and our sister and we want Denise to enjoy the rest of her life with this person, but
You see,
it's just
there's something that we're not gonna do over here this morning. Let me stop it right now. You see, there's something that we're not gonna do over here this morning where we're gonna act like say we're gonna whitewash everything and fix up everything. You know what? Everybody go do that. Cause me notice the trend now. Everybody are talk about, well, to each his own, and you know, wish her all the best, and things are working out for her. Move on to the next topic and all this. Come on now. When we gather over here, so you see, we gather over here, so like family. So
And we keep it real over.
so if me they run my family, if me they run my cousin right now, you see, I'm my cousin at 35. I'm my cousin tell me say, boy, cuz, you know, so me married the woman. And I said, which woman? He said the big woman, she has 68 or 65. Everything I'm saying is the same thing I would say to anybody over here, right? So then he's a big woman. She already understand. I already told her, like, don't take it personal how we're gonna talk to the other angle of this. All the things we've been saying for years. Remember, I know we start the conversation here before Denise bring up VR thing, you know. That's why I had to talk to her because she is a one-off. Because majority of these cases that
we have to deal with SouFLo. We have to. SouFLo, we have to deal with the pros and the cons over here. We do the pros and the cons. We don't just do one side. We do both sides.
Well,
right.
I want
we're not necessarily
Dennis.
just talking about her situation. We're talking in general a lot too. Like Marie's talking about what she wouldn't do for herself. She's not saying that's what Dennis should do. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I'm saying that, and I'm saying the same thing. Like relationships like those have whole heap of problem. But me not say Dennis' relationship have problem. She's a grown woman. You hear the questions I asked her. If he make her feel that secured, that she care what anybody says because she's heard it all before, then obviously we can't pierce our armor with anything we're going to say over here.
Right, because that's what she's okay. She's okay. That's what she wants. She's happy.
Right.
So, Flo, this, as them said, this is a Netflix series, but only if you know deep this Netflix series can go. The whole family will be playing a part. They'll give you the prettiest smile, spread the best bed for you. They'll cook the best ackee and saltfish for you. We go out on trip, and they just everybody plays them part until Denise leave.
Until Denise leave.
Them get a break now.
Yeah.
Until Denise
all
leave.
know that. So why not tell her that too?
And even
listen, we're not going to go to Jamaica, get our rocket and be just fine.
Jaron, you're breaking up.
the girl
Yeah, Jerome, the one
Jamaica,
you
and the
remember them
girlfriend
old
is amongst
people
them all the time.
You're
Yeah.
breaking up, Jerome.
All right, I realized what happened. Oh, the signal was very high.
Wait, the
Flo,
line in
what
the
I'm
air
saying
with
is that
the
so the
noise.
guy can't have a
Oh,
girlfriend.
let me keep me on for 1 minute.
Hold on there.
All right.
Hold on there. We're cutting off Jerome.
Yeah. Cut off the AI.
No.
See, I'm not going to get trouble for this. Can't give him trouble too.
Wait there. All right.
Yes.
Go on with your 1 minute. Go on. That time,
All
you
right.
know.
What I was saying, karma is a bitch. So what if the guy, just a sinner say, the lady take him up and he left the lady say, look out for the young girl, possible when they right? And the girl can say, that the woman that look out to you, married to you, give everything, and you left her and come there with me, then what you gonna do with me? So it's all sides to the story. So karma can take him. So maybe he's looking at and say, I ain't gonna do this lady nothing more than love and care for her. So that's part of it too. And then we only look at suicide and say, when the lady take the younger somebody, a cougar and then robbing, but they're not looking for the whole man taking the younger girls. Some of them cause them up, but I'm just talking about them no want them well to go elsewhere. So they say, look here, let me turn it down to the younger generation in my culture. Look at the other cultures, how they do it. So what's wrong with him dating this young man? She see it as saying, this is my lover. You respect me respect you. But maybe nothing negative is going on. Maybe the guy not even that give on more than him within 5 fingers on him palm.
Right.
Yeah, so
Carla,
they can be
Stella get her group back.
Right.
Somebody else say something?
No, we agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, when they
Yes,
I was asking if
Hold on there.
get her group back.
Where's Jerome?
I was asking the caller if Stella still getting her groove back.
No, anyway you want it can be Stella getting her groove back. And it can be the other way around too, where the guy never get nothing so nice too.
Collie kids say, all she have to do is pray for God for remove him, if anything. Because when she pray for God for remove people, them get removed. Hey, better careful.
Hey boy, so if you not listen, income for your wife, area, then better take good note, the good and the bad over here. So that give scenarios. So take see and pick what you want and know what you want. That's all me can say.
Yeah. All right.
Yes. Schooling. All right then.
All right. Listen, let's be honest. If she was my sister, I would say all the things I'm about to say right now. I would have tell her, first of all, say, listen, sis, because the family I love you up when you go down there, it don't mean that the family is genuine to you. I talk to her like my sister now. This is my sister where we have the same mother, same father. I don't want to even fly pitch for my sister, right? I would say, sis, it's your life to live. You're going to live your life regardless, but I see trouble ahead. You might not be able to see it, but from a man perspective, I see trouble ahead. First of all, we're Jamaicans and we raise a certain way. We have a certain mindset. Fire in our wire, especially when you come on, man. You got Jamaican men who are old men who wild like Ram Goat Billy, much less young boy. so I just saw it, right? Hold on. And then I would let her know that, listen, I see trouble ahead. You know, I see, don't watch the family, because the stuff that you're saying that makes you feel secured are actually the things that they have put in place for you. Like there are women who will wait until you leave. Then we give him space enough for him because he's collecting from you. They will give him a space enough for when you come in, she not bother him. And then when you leave, she right back with him again. And even the family will know this. So the fact that you go to the family yard, the fact that you do all these things, it doesn't necessarily say he's the only, or you're the only woman in his life. Other than that, though, I would say if he makes you feel secured and they make you feel happy and they make you feel like you don't have to worry about anybody else. Remember, feeling is different from reality. So if he's able to do his thing, but don't interrupt the union, then go right ahead with your business. Because here what? At the end of the day, right? A lot of men who mash up them family, them actually mash up them family because side chicks start call wifey, want to fight wifey when she see her at a grocery store, start laugh after the picnic them, start hit up your wife on social media, sending her pics of y'all together. It starts to become disruptive to your home, to your union. But if him can do it in a way where it's like she's a non-factor, whoever is on the side, and you feel like you're the only one, who am I to say anything else? Go ahead. He's giving you peace of mind. We can give you a peace of mind. And if him give you a peace of mind, is your thing to enjoy. So go and enjoy your thing, Denise. That's what I would tell my sister. Right? Where did I say, Marie?
SouFlo.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, good for her. Enjoy it. But I have been in situations where my ex-mother-in-law used to have her house was the house that my husband used to go to meet up with other women. And my mother-in-law knew these women and knew that they were coming there, knew what her son was doing.
She didn't hate you like poison, man. She never liked you.
But then when I would come around, because
why she never like
she
you?
never me because he's her only son that she have access to, her only family member, and he was living with her, and then he met me and we got married and moved out. So all his income and all his income, all his resources and everything stop going to her. Yes, he stopped paying attention to her and started paying attention to me because I became the woman in his life.
So she was purposely trying to destroy it so he could come back home?
Yes.
Okay. Good explanation. All right.
But I was like, not talking about my situation. I'm just saying I've had experiences where family members will take up for the cheater and will know what's going on and will smile. You will go to Christmas dinner or whatever, and you'll sit there and they're smiling in your face and act like everything is okay. But behind the scenes, they're actually taking up for their.
No worries.
All right. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Greetings, my brother.
Manners and respect, bro. What go on?
Boy, me there about Mervin the Point.
Yes, this is Mervin the Point, Jamaica Kerr on the phone with us.
Hey, Mervin.
Brother. Sister Denise, bless yourself. Love is where you find it. And that's what I want to start, you see?
Mm-hmm.
But when I leave corporate life, I go have a little business down a Negril on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Start out with the internet cafe.
Same.
So all our tourists, internet never popular in a hotel. So them time there, I just all the tourists them come. And them have a thing on the grill named chickens. You see? Everything where they need just described.
Mm-hmm.
A part of the chickens playbook. But me not say that happened in Denise's life, you know.
Same.
But me just tell Denise, say, keep your eye open because we love you and our family.
Same.
You see me? And for the other person, we not discredit you, my brother. But you better protect Denise because holy eye there out there watch for you.
Same.
Because SouFlo, I tell you, enough tourists. Me see ball at the time. Come build on family land, buy jet ski, that. You have successful relationships, you know.
Right.
You see me?
Right.
But what happened? And chickens not just step on the beach, you know. So people not look on it and say, well, boy, it's a Rasta man. Because now this is Rasta still. I dread.
Right.
You get me?
Right.
But the reality is, you know, so Shakira come from West and she know all the things work.
See.
You see? say Denise have to watch her thing like that. Watch her kinds them harder. Love is love, and where you find it is where you find it.
Right.
But if all of we see something different, then and yeah, Christine, I want Christine come tell her story too.
See
I
you.
will see Christine in the chat.
Christine
You see
said
me?
Christine says she life is short and tell Denise to go have fun and she grudge her.
I mean, I agree with that. I tell her to have fun, but watch the bank book.
Have fun but watch your bank book.
Have fun, but watch the bank book. And I mean, I go share it. I mean, I go tell Denise. I go tell Miss Denise said. You see, family land thing. One thing what people don't understand about family land, and the family own the land. Anything upon it. If you find 100 bar of gold, and you find over my side, everybody still own it.
Seeing.
So if Lana go do and she go bill, make sure say then cut off your part and make sure your name depend that.
No man, she said that is her family now too, so she good with that. She have to fix up everything around there.
I'm going to share one before we wrap it up. I'm going to share one thing with Denise. All marriages end. Death or divorce. Every marriage in the world must done. Death or divorce.
Sure.
Well, let's it right. That's my brother. Bless it.
Manners and respect, bro.
Cool.
Hey, SouFlo.
Yeah.
SouFlo. I don't know if you've ever done this, and I'm sure a lot of people have done this. You ever been in a relationship and you feel something in your gut say something in a something, but you can't put your finger upon it, and like 2-3 o'clock in the morning you get this feeling like something alright, and you jump up out of your bed and take a late night drive to go circle the person yard to make sure say them there what them say them there.
No.
They never do that.
Yeah, we don't have
No.
We don't have time for that, Marie. We value with sleep. We value with sleep.
No time.
No, Marie. We never do that before. Yeah.
That's why me don't want no long distance relationship, cause me can't take a midnight drive and come circle to find out if you tell me the truth about where you say you there. Or where you lay down and say you go sleep. Me want to know say at this time you asleep for real. And if you dey cross the seas, how me if you know? Once when you go on FaceTime with me and we say we all we good nights and all our babies and all of that, and we hang up the phone from the FaceTime. How me know that you know have woman lay down right next to you and wait till you come off of the FaceTime?
Here. First of
Don't
all,
eat
me not
late,
do that, 'cause nobody has never worked that much to me for me to go do that. You see, if you hot up my head and make me start feel like say somebody else is involved, me immediately start get somebody else involved and then eventually just move you out of the way. That's how I operate.
No, I don't so me do it so. Me now go take up Mr. Now go me are the type of person where I have evidence before me move on. Me I have concrete evidence. Mister, this is why me not deal with you no more.
My evidence is my intuition.
No. My intuition is showing me where to go to get the evidence. That's what my intuition tells me. To go because that's where the evidence is, and then once you get the evidence, you can leave the situation. All I'm saying all of that to say, long distance relationship is for some people, but not for everybody. And I'm one of those people that I can't do long distance relationship because long distance relationship and you when say 5 up or 5 below. I'm 5 up or 5 below. I'm not going nowhere further than that when it comes to the age range of the person that I'm dealing with. It. Two things. They have to be 5 up or 5 down, and they have to be living close to me for me to have a relationship with them.
Makes sense. But as far as me though, me not lose no sleep like that because Listen, you see, Fran, you make me start think a certain kind of way, and you can't reverse that thought. Me gone to. That's it. You don't have to do all that. Cause check it. When you start think that way already,
Flo,
right?
what did
Don't
you
you
do?
always
What did you do? SouFLo, what did you do when you were deployed? When you were deployed and your wife and family was in one place and you were deployed and away from them? Did you think about
it? Lock off. I didn't think I locked off. I locked off in a way where I didn't even care what she was doing. You know why? Because I had to run missions. My job in the military is front line. So I could lose my life out here on a mission thinking about which man in my yard I grind. I don't have time to even think about her. And probably that's why when we come home so closed off, because I haven't been thinking about you for a year. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like me, I run home, oh my God, I miss her so much, can't wait to hold her. The whole year, I'm like, I hope I make it up out of here. We losing people here. I'm seeing people I came with in pieces. So I don't have time to think about no woman. She there do what she do. The bills are fully paid. She well taken care of. She living the best life. I'm out here grinding for it. I'm hoping to make it home in one piece. I have no time to think about what she's doing. And then when I'm home, I'm definitely not the kind of person, where you going, who you going with, when you coming back. Because I already catch my practice from being on these long-ass deployments. My last deployment was 18 months. And I was home for 2 weeks out of 18 months. And she know exactly where I was. So, Bona reach you. If Bona reach you. But don't, I be telling men this, right? Don't put all your energy into thinking about what no woman is doing. This is for men. Don't put no energy into thinking about what woman is doing. Just watch how she move. And if she move like say Bun could have did it, you start move different and go find you somebody else. That easy. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. How you doing?
I'm calling you to say, how are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm not doing bad. I hope the family is doing well.
Yeah, man. All is well.
Well, I have a twist to all of this. When I was back home in Jamaica, I know 2 different young men, and they had older women. One place I lived in the yard and saw these people every day. Now, these 2 young men had older women, and when they were going out with their women, they never leave them to go anywhere except work. And when they're going out with them, these women look better than the young women that were around. Okay? And these men never left these older women. I'm telling you, I knew them well. These men would never see.
What age groups are we talking about here?
Huh?
What age groups are we talking about here?
Well, one of them was in his 30s, and his woman was well in her 60s.
Okay.
And he never cheated on her. As a matter of fact, if any young woman come and would fool around, he would just run them.
You know that.
The next young man, he was also he could be maybe about 30 or 32. And his woman was older than him. She was in her 50s. And both of these young men never fool around. So I have seen it. So there's always a flip side. It's how the woman make the man feel.
Oh, it's an exception to the rule.
The woman make the man feel that he's loved and respected, and he have respect. He's not going anywhere. Doesn't matter if the woman is older.
Okay.
Understood. So lots of us take people that close in our age group and they fuck around on us.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So love is love, and when people have respect, they're not going to do things like that. And remember, America now and Canada is not the old time America and Canada. When people come for the wrong reasons, their wife or husband can report them and they get kicked out. So woe be unto him.
Right, right.
Yeah. So remember, there's always the flip side. Don't fool around in America no more and married to any woman and think you're married to them now and you can hurt them because America has changed. The world has changed.
Right.
Revenge is not because you're young. This woman, children can revenge you and she can get back at you and they kick you out of the country.
So you're back up on security now.
Yes.
Right,
So don't think him can come and fool around. If him fool her in Jamaica, him can't come to America, come fool her. If him fool her in Jamaica, him can't come to Canada, come fool her. Things change.
Flo, tell the ladies that we know, say, two youth, them where I talk about.
Our son.
Yeah, man, in just, who swears for a stranger? In just straight to say his son.
If she can get love from a younger man, I really respect her and hope the relationship flourishes.
All right.
Thank you.
Big up yourself. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
The lady out here that swear for his son and make it look like a...
Word there when we can go, bam! Why the old people them when in them young love stuff you can't tell them nothing, you know. You can't let me tell you something. If I was a older man, like when me reach all in my 50s, 60s, 70s, me nah, if I'm with no young girl in my 60s, say I'm 65 and some 35-year-old young girl, I promise you this, I will be the first one to tell you, say, I'm having some fun. And I won't put anything else on it like, oh, she's faithful to me and we're gonna even if she decides say, yo, we're gonna get married. Me I get married and protect all of my asset them come me and make sure say she left with what she come with. Cause there ain't no way. There's just not I don't see a line of 35-year-old women jumping up to be with a 65-year-old man out of just love.
It's SouFLo. It's SouFLo.
Else, right? And vice versa.
SouFLo. Last year you did a story with the 30-year-old girl and the old man where remember him set up the man them for kill her and him end up go to prison. Remember him, the old man?
Yeah, that was a story that was well published, by the way.
Yes, where she was in her 30s and he married her and tried to take her over and one whole heap of thing happened where him plan our demise and pay the man them and explain to them exactly how him did want them to do it. Remember that?
Oh, you're talking about Beachy.
Yes.
That's Beachy's story.
Yes, and she was in her 30s.
Yeah, we did another one like that. But Beachy had her since she was in high school.
And how old was Beachy?
Beachy did that with she since him that she in a high school, you know, and he was married already to another woman. So and then mysteriously his other wife ended up getting murdered and she moved into the house. A young lady fresh out of high school. Right. And a lot of people were saying
and he couldn't perform like she want him to perform in the bedroom, remember?
Right. And him then they talk about why you know me sugar. me sugar cause a circulation problem, so you know. But yeah, and remember she had him set up cameras and catch the policeman in a bedroom and all kind of something like that. Yeah. The man that said me no want her, the man said, "Mo shoot her in her head, it done." Him said, "No, that's too easy. Why you stab her up? Why you stab her up all up in them place here?" Because he wanted torture for her. He was so mad about it. He got found guilty, by the way. And now I'm actually about to do a follow-up on that story because the next case that's coming up is his other wife who got killed also, the first wife. The funny thing about that is the wife will get killed, the younger wife, they said that she knew about the first wife being killed. And she kind of put her way into the house. You know, as a man, you have money, you have whole heap of businesses, these kind of thing. People will sit and be like, I want to be in that house. Me want to be in that big house there. Him want whole heap of business, him have whole heap of money. And it got mapped out, so she made it into that house.
And she was in her 30s and he was what, in his 60s?
70s.
He was in his 70s. She was in her 30s.
Yeah.
And she
And
enjoyed the life. She enjoyed the lifestyle and the money and all of that, but she didn't really like him.
Did you hear the voice note from one of her so-called friends? She was like, the other day we go to town and she named some boy, what she named Dalakan, and she was like, Beachy, I bet say Beachy don't know say a Dalakan beat her and pop out her wig and bust up her face because she had cheat on him too. Like the girl wilding up. Enough time we go a sex party, cause them go sex party and all them something there, and you know a big RG run on them thing there, and this time him what? Cause he couldn't satisfy her like that. Plus she had a wild side apparently, right?
Yes.
So you in your age now feel like say you can handle the bangle there for a while like a 30-something-year-old something. Man, listen, that's a fantasy. You're selling yourself either way, either from a woman to a man or a man to a woman. If you're the older one, you have to be questioning yourself like, what's the angle of this person? Now, if you're so lucky that you lucked out and actually got one who is faithful in every way, then more power to you. But these stories almost always have a twist to them that
doesn't end up good.
Yeah, it doesn't end up good. It doesn't end up good. And the older person is the one who is always like the sacrifice in these stories. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. That
was my whole point, SouFlo, in bringing up that particular story, to show that these age gaps and things that are happening, be careful when you do that, because it usually doesn't end good, and it usually ends bad for the person who's the older one, who's the one with the finances.
Right. If you can show me a relationship where the man is 35 and the woman is 65, 66, 67, and he pays all the bills, and he said, babe, I love you so much. You've been working your whole life. Listen, you don't even need to work no more. I got everything covered from here. Then I will say, oh, damn. But almost always it's never that. Now, you got to think about this, right? Wouldn't you want to retire your mom if she's in her 60s? Wouldn't you want to be like, Mom, I don't want you to work no more. I have money now. You know, it's time for you to travel, see the world, do the things you always wanted to do, kind of thing. Instead of like she have to go work and put money into you and you're the younger one. When you find somewhere where the dynamics are switched, where the younger person is taking care of all the finances, then I will say that's a difference. But in every situation where the older person is involved with a much younger person, it's always a relationship of convenience to a certain degree because of finances are involved, where the older person has the finances covered and the younger person is going along for the ride because things are covered, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Now,
which makes it.
Let me play devil's advocate. If this younger man who she's married to, if he was a millionaire and she was the one in her 60s, but she wasn't the one with the money, would it be a different thing if he was the one that was financially established and he's the younger one in the relationship?
Like that, and he chose her as a young rich man chose a woman twice his age, then I would say, damn, he must really love you, because it can't be anything else. It can't be nothing else. You can't boom flick like a young girl. Everyone out here knows that you can't do it like a young girl. I don't care how much you try to tell yourself you can, you cannot. There's a difference between being with the young girl and being, and when we say young girl, I don't want nobody come twist my thing and I know a pedophile something. I talk about legal age grown. It's a difference between being with an older woman and a young lady, right? So, and it's the same thing around the other way with being with a young male and the old man. There's a difference. So if you find one where the young man is wealthy, well off financially, and he chooses a much, much older woman and is taking care of her financially, she don't have to spend nothing, then I would look at it like, damn, that must be love. But nobody has been able to show me that, though. Nobody has been able to show me that. That dynamic does not exist. You know why? Because a young man with a whole heap of money is not going out here looking for no damn old woman.
Exactly.
She my mama age. A young man out here is not going out here looking for if I was wealthy, Ross, me not even rich. Me not out there not look for no older woman. Me and Shakira have one age difference. Right? We're not out here. I'm not out here looking for no older woman. And if I was definitely rich, and out here looking for, I would definitely not be out here talking about I want a 65-year-old. I want a 70-year-old. Nah, I'd be talking about I want me something moldable, something exciting. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reality though. But what I realize is a lot of people don't like reality. You know, people love them fantasy life, so you allow them to live their fantasy life, and you just say to each his own and wish them all the best. But just know, say me wouldn't do it for me. I wouldn't do it for me.
Miss Denise Sparks, you took the show today, this morning.
Man, you know. So there's another angle to this, you know. Watch the other angle to this that women find hard to accept. Because every time I do shows like these, hear the older woman them. Well, if the young boy don't want her like that, then young girl wouldn't want you to when you old and whatever, because I just for your money. But hear what though? But hear what though? We can still get out of them that you can't get out of that young man. You asked a very important question. You asked, Murray asked, he's 30-something years old. He's young 30s too. So he might want to have more kids. You're mid-60s, you're not having no more children. So what are you going to do then when he feels like he wants more children? Or and as a man, let me tell you how life works for you, right? You'll be here and you and somebody start vibe so good that you just look on her and you're like, me and her would make beautiful kids. I want at least one baby from her. What am I gonna do? You think he's gonna lock off himself now in life at 30-something years old, young 30s, and say, I will never make another child again in my life because I'm with a woman who is too old to have children? I don't think that's realistic. Darren Brennan is a clown. I don't think that's realistic. I think you have to accept the fact that what Audrey said earlier, side baby I got dead. Now, as a man, it's hard to put this to y'all like this, but women depreciate in value as they get older. Because, and I know you see how she gone, women depreciate in value as you get older because your beauty is leaving you, right? So you have to depend on somebody now who's going to see beyond beauty. Remember when you did real young and everything did tight and right and y'all walk road, you used to get whole heap of and hey and what and what's up, girl? Them they get less and less as you get older. You know what I'm saying? And the more older you get, they get really, really less. The people start looking at you like that's somebody's mama. And then they're like, yeah, I'll still hit it. And then you pass that phase too and you end up in that's a grandma. Ain't looking for no grandma. You looking at her granddaughter. You looking at her daughter. You looking at, but men appreciate in value as they get older if they focus on their finances and take care of themselves physically, because that's what women always are looking for. They're always looking for security. They're always even if she don't love you, she look for some level of financial stability. So you will literally have a younger woman who will be like, he's 60 years old, so what? His shit still work and everything is paid for. I don't have no kids. I want kids from him. And she will literally go have children for this 60-year-old man who have money. You know what I mean? Women hate to hear that, but it's facts. So a young man coming to you, you can't breed for him no more. A young girl coming to me in my 60s, I can still breed her. I can still give her babies. She don't have to say, damn, but I don't have kids yet. And she can still have my babies. She can still make children, have children. She don't matter. And we see it happen all the time. Right now, you have a couple of movie stars who look like they're on the brink of death because of old age. And they having children. Robert De Niro is one. And they having children with women who are in their 20s. Everybody look at that and say, damn, that's weird. You know she don't want that man. But guess what? That man ain't stupid. He might take all she have. He's partaken in her youth. He's taken years out of her most youthful years, her most active years, and he is sowing seed and getting what he wants out of that as well. So she not walking away with like, I'm walking away with a piece of his wealth. In his mind is like, I probably got a good 5-10 years left of life in me. If she walk away with a piece of my wealth, she's going to have to share that with my child that she's having with me. You know what I'm saying? It's different for men and women. That's why when we say like a man who is like way younger with a woman who is way older, I already know what the dynamics is and who's doing the paying. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Yeah, Father Flo, good morning.
Manas fam, what going?
Yo, all I'm going, still, you know. Record button hurt, you know, here and there, a little. She will be all right. That's how things go.
Yeah, man. What she not see won't hurt her. And if she not worried about it, then we shouldn't worry about it either.
People pretend like they don't know it's a Jamaican woman, a perfect woman to compromise with certain things.
Right.
Especially bun.
See.
We bun along and we bun together and we just relax. And who get bun up, and we move on.
You
it's
see
okay.
it. You see
That's how things go.
That's how things go. All right, so.
There's one thing with the other man, you know, they patient, you know, they patiently take bun. The man that come down for a foreigner and that day over the neighbor yard that patiently wait for your left and that bun.
All right.
So it's all good. Look at more, man. We gotta make people the work.
All right, bro. My question is, somebody said, do 60-year-old men still have erections? Of course they do. Didn't you study anatomy and physiology? A healthy 60-year-old man can still do that. And a man in his 90s can still produce children. Him skeeting at the right woman, she got breed. But you have an age limit to have children. That's nature. That's nature. Nature made it so that you as a woman have an age limit cut off for where you can no longer have children. When you start menopausing and going through full-blown menopause and all that, your childbearing years are behind you. Man in him 80s, I have a produce picnic. And woman out here in them 20s, a jump on that sitting there where can't stand up properly. She need 2 pump and it spit off something in her if him have whole heap of money. And she rub the belly and say, yes, jackpot. Because at least $20,000-$30,000 a month in child support. He's a millionaire. Don't act like y'all don't know the game. Elaine Turner says, my question is, why would a man kill for a woman? And why would a woman kill for a man? Ridiculous. Just move on, people. Yeah, true that. We're not talking about that still, but yeah, don't kill for nobody. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Yeah, real quick, SouFlo. Remember I say, Dr. Sebi when they knock up young woman them when they were 70 years.
Yeah, but I know him one, bro. We have whole heap of star right now who go look up like whole heap of Hollywood star right now. Robert De Niro, Wendy and they again, like a whole heap of them right now. They're in their 70s and 80s and just have baby the other day. Them woman just have baby the other day. So
all right, take the next one, SouFlo. How much time a woman can breathe for the year?
All right, one time, sir.
How much woman a man can breathe for a year?
It can't count.
All right, brother. Later, have a good day. Respect your reason.
See, and that's what them like we not built the same. You hear the question when just asked? And next one, how much time can a woman breathe in 1 year? The answer is once, right? How many times can a man impregnate a woman in the space of 1 year? Him can impregnate 365 if him can spit out 365 in the 1 year. Al Pacino. Yes, Kai Jai Empress. That's it right there. Al Pacino. Go look up Al Pacino right now. Scarface, Al Pacino. Al Pacino is in his 80s. In Picnic Just Born again. So the dynamics are different. You know? I remember going to counseling, man, in the army. Right? But he get in trouble one time and them sent me go on counselor to be good husband, good daddy, and all that. Cause boy, I did wild, you know. And I remember my counselor saying, I've told this to my audience before, but you might not have heard it. My counselor that's the same counselor who I told y'all, him and his wife had about 22 houses in they built a nice network, and all these houses were making money, right? While they were working with the US government overseas. His wife waited until he hit almost 60 years old and filed for a divorce. Everything was in her name over the years. He almost lost his mind, he said, but him walk away from it. He walked away and left her with everything. It was a fund that was in the army where you put a certain amount of money from your paycheck into that fund and the army matches the fund. Well, he did like 30 years in the army before he retired. So, and then after he retired, while he was going to school, while he was in the army, getting bachelor's and master's, whatever. So when he got out as a civilian, he started working with the army in theater in Europe, right? And this money that they pile up this whole time, he didn't know. One time they called him and they said, hey, are you ever going to like check into this account or use anything from this account? You know, you have this nest egg sitting here. And he was like, what nest egg? The money was $1.something million in there. Like, I think he said 1.7 or $1.8 million, something like that was in there, just sitting there. So he was like, you know what? He let go everything. He let his wife have everything. He didn't contest it. He didn't fight it. And he was our counselor. And as our counselor, I remember him saying, he said, listen, right now, you guys are young and you're out here chasing girls and you're going to parties and you have wives at home and all this other stuff. And he was like, I'm going to tell you this. Stop running after these girls you're running after, because these are low tier women. They're on the lower part of the spectrum. These are not quality women you're running after. I promise you, focus on your finances, focus on your career, focus on your finances, focus on financial stability, focus on increasing your credit score. The man give a one whole list of stuff to focus on, right? And he was like, as you get older, I promise you, you will increase in value so much that the kind of women that will be available to you then are the kind of women who you look at right now and think those are way out of my league. Him even make a joke. He said, when y'all go to parties, you have to hurry up and get home. When you go to party, you buy one little bottle of drink, like a little Guinness or something, or you walk around with a little plastic cup. I'm a grown man. When I go out, me and my guys, we buy the bar, or we pop bottles. We get buckets with ice and champagne bottles. And back them time there, I was a private in the army. So I'm like, damn, popping bottles and stuff was far off from me. Your paycheck is like $200 and something a week, right? So we're not pop no bottles. We were definitely the plastic cup kids in the party, but we wanted to party. His words rang true. And I stick to those words to this day. And that's why I never focus on woman. I focus on me and finances and making sure my finances are good. I'm financially secured. If a woman left you, you're still financially secured. If she with you, you're still financially secured. A lot of men focus more on women, what they doing, where she going, spend out all them life savings trying to keep one. And then when she leaves, she gone with everything and you have nothing. That's why my message is always like Marie said, yeah, I get a premonition or a thing where you wake up in the middle of the night and drive around to go see if what you think is true. No. I tell you what I have gotten. You piss me off, I work harder. Any which part my money I come from, every time you piss me off, I go right there and I double up my money. Anytime you make me feel like this now work good, back to my money, and I'm starting to multiply my dollars. The more you leave me alone is the more I focus on multiplying my dollars. I'm that kind of person. And I think if every man focus like that, instead of like, yo, me I spend out everything Panara and she still not love me the way she's supposed to love me, you know, me I go chop her up and kill her now. That's how y'all end up there. That's how y'all end up like you want to kill the girl because, you know, you gave too much in the wrong direction. You gave too much in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? So off a little bit, but still online. Because them always said to me, say, why you not talk to the man them? Why you always tell woman about woman need to stop this and woman need to stop that? I talk to the men all the time. So this is a random men's message. The focus on no woman, bro. Woman that is meant to stay with you is going to stay with you. Woman that is meant to leave you is going to leave you. And there's nothing you can do about that, right? Your finances is what you need to focus on. Because if you're picking with that woman that when she left, you have to go pay child support, that the money will go out of your house. You have to make sure so you still can maintain you regardless, and child support ain't broken your back to where you don't feel like say you can't survive without it. There's a lot of guys out here right now, child support to hurt them. Like they really got to be choosing ramen noodles versus this child support check versus getting picked up by police because your check not hitting and this woman is not taking you off of it. She want to see you fall, so she used the child support something. Put yourself in a position in life to where it's like, okay, if you want to go. Me not have no problem with pay child support. I might pick them. Me can pay for them and still maintain the way you see me living right now, and it won't hurt me financially. You know what I mean?